How are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Maureen. I create art and I also share the word of God. So I hope you enjoy. Today's art piece is inspired by the book of Ephesians chapter 4 verse 26 to 27, and it reads, "Be angry and do not sin. Do not let the sun go down on your anger and give no opportunity to the devil." If we look at this closely, it's telling us it's okay to be angry. Anger is an emotion, and emotions are normal for us human beings. What is important to understand is that we are called not to act on it. Do not sin when you're angry. What does that mean? I believe it means when you realize that you're angry, find a way to help yourself calm down and not to do anything in that moment. Don't go insulting people, don't go throwing things around, but actually take the time to calm yourself down. If you need to pray, pray. If you need to go and scream at your pillow, go scream at your pillow. If you need to take a walk and just gather your thoughts, whatever it is that helps you calm down, the Lord is calling us to do that before we let it completely take over control and do things that we will regret later on. Let not the sun go down on your anger, meaning that even if we are allowed to be angry, it should not last the whole day. Don't be angry the whole day. You're ruining your own day. You'll never get these minutes back. You never get these hours back, and you've wasted them being upset with something that maybe it's even justified to be upset about. There are things that happen that make us angry that are really justified. But look at it from this perspective. Every time that passes, you will never ever get it back again. The second that passed, even now, this minute that is passing, we will never get to see it ever again in our lives. So are you willing to waste it being unhappy? By the time it's evening, make sure that you have resolved it and you have maybe talked about it and found a way to get out of it. Find a resolution, because if we don't, we're giving the enemy an opportunity. We're giving him an opportunity to steal from us, to steal the joy and the peace, to steal a relationship that maybe we may have said things out of anger that made that relationship be broken. We may have done something out of anger that was a no-go for another person. Some people, when they're mad or when they're upset, when they're angry, they get violent. And maybe you lost that relationship because you got violent. When you're angry, it's easy to be provoked because you're not grounded. You don't have a clear and a sound mind. You're already on the edge. Let's look at Psalms chapter 37 verse 8. Don't give in to worry or anger. It only leads to trouble. How true is this? Have you ever worried about something all day and then it never even came to be? It's so useless. Sometimes maybe we just need to forgive and let go. Sometimes we just need to acknowledge that we don't have any control over it and just kind of give it to God in prayer. James in chapter 1 verse 19 to 20 tells us, "Be slow to speak, slow to be angry, and quick to listen." I heard a person say we're given 2 ears so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. And being angry, we should be slow to become angry. Once again, nobody is saying don't be angry. They're all saying, the first one said when you're angry, don't sin, don't let it last too long. The second one is saying don't be someone who is quick to be angry, quick to be offended. Sometimes look at it as, I won't take it personal. Maybe it was even meant for me to take it personal, but I choose it's not worth my energy. I choose it's not worth my time. I choose my battles. And the lesson I want to talk about it today is Proverbs chapter 14 verse 17. People with a hot temper do foolish things. Wiser people remain calm. How true is this? When have you ever done something good when you are angry? Revenge comes in mind. Sometimes we think about how we can hurt the other person or things like that. When people were provoked and they wouldn't react, I used to think they're letting people walk all over them. With time, I've come to understand that they're actually very wise because they don't let just anybody get them out of their peace of mind. Once you have had that centeredness and having that peace of mind and you have self-control over yourself, you know that not everything is worth you coming out of it. Like the world will try to get you out of it, be it on the roads when you're driving, be it when you fall down the stairs, be it when somebody just decides when you're walking on the streets to hit you with their shoulder as they walk by. There's so many things that can get you out of your peace of mind, but when you choose in that moment, this is not worth it. I'm not going to get out of my peace of mind. I'm not going to let my peace slip through my fingers because it's just not worth it. And now I can see the wisdom in that. Sometimes when you get out of it, it can be so hard to get back into that place of peace. Let's look at it like when your cup is full and you're being offended by everybody, being angered by everything. Your cup is getting empty and empty and empty because you are allowing holes to be put in it, basically. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is not everything is worth your time, not everything is worth your energy. Be angry, take your time, go be angry for a couple of minutes, for a couple of hours, whatever time you need, but make sure you're not losing a whole day on an emotion that is really not worth it. Thank you guys so much for listening. I always truly appreciate you, and have a beautiful day. Always remember, time is life and life is Christ. See you next time. Bye bye.